whole 60 minutes that we've dedicated to ourselves. So come to a comfortable seated position, close the eyes. If you're using a playlist, just have it ready. I'll tell you when to press play, but just tap into your breath, your yogic ujjayi breath, that victorious breath, in and out through the nose, if that's possible for you. Breathing deep and full through the nostrils. So a seat that you can stay here for a moment while we set the intention and find our breath, our pranayama, the life force. Hands can settle down to ground or palms up to be more receptive. Every inhale, lengthen your torso, lengthen your spine, and every exhale, feel the shoulder blades roll down the back. As your eyes close and settle, soften the brow, soften the jaw. You may or may not have just woken up, so just observe the body. How are you feeling right now today? As you breathe, we'll be setting the intention of patience through transitions today. So we may or may not have been experiencing a lot of transitions. We may or may not be having to practice a lot of patience right now. But in the practice of yoga, the transitions are equally as important as the postures. We'll move through a lot of shapes. This is a vinyasa practice, which means we'll go through a flow many times, which is always optional. You can opt out. But the transition of each posture, each inhale and exhale is a different pose, taking you in and out of postures is just as important as the pose itself. So keep that in mind as we move. And we have a Swahili proverb that reminds us of the importance of patience. To run is not necessarily to arrive. So with that, if you want to use the playlist, go ahead and press play. Place your hands, your palms on your knees. Now just begin to circle the torso. Your eyes can remain closed. Big circles in the torso, shifting the weight in your sit bones. And then switch directions. Circling around. And then pause at center, lengthen the torso. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, twist to the right. So left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. Just a gentle twist. And then inhale, arms rise. Exhale, other side to the left. Right hand on left thigh or knee. Left hand behind the spine, twisting your torso. One more each time. Inhale, rise. Exhale to the right. So throughout the practice, I'll be saying inhale, rise. Exhale, left. Left and right. But just make sure that you get both sides. Inhale, rise. All right, let's come on to sitting on our shins. So feet together, and we're gonna untuck the toes so that, or tuck the toes, I guess that is, so that you're stretching your feet. It might be really intense for you, so just stay here as long as you can. And we're gonna do some wrist stretches right away because I know many of us have been typing, texting a lot, and yoga gets into the wrists, so we wanna make sure they're straight and strong. So press your hands away from you. Your arms are parallel with the mat, fingers facing up, and then make a big fist, so ball up your palms, and then open and close. And now see if you can take that and speed it up a little, go a little faster. Opening and closing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Shake out those wrists, just shake them out, and then press your palms together, interlace your hands, press your palms away, and inhale, arms up. If you're still in a tuck, see if you can stay there. If you need to release, and come back in. And then release the hands. Palms face forward, arms alongside the ears. Relax the shoulders down your back, same thing. Close your palms, make little fists, and then open. Close and open. Like flashing lights, move really, really fast. I know your arms are gonna get tired, your wrists are gonna get tired, building a lot of strength in your fingers, your forearms, really, really great to combat carpal tunnel, whatever else things might be happening. You got it, 3, 2, 1, okay, shake it out. Ooh, nice work, come into tabletop, shake out your hands, kind of stomp them on there, shake out your feet. Stack your shoulders, elbows, and wrists, hips, and knees. Pull your belly button in towards your spine to feel your core beginning to work. So in your strong tabletop, spread your fingers wide and begin to move through cat-cow. If you know cat-cow, just move through at your own breath. Some options in the practice, since we will be on our hands a lot, you can use knuckles and fists to support your wrists. You can come to forearms. Always great options. If you may move into plank, you can always come back to tabletop. Couple more rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, let the belly release. Exhale, curl and round the spine, pressing the shins, the tops of the feet into the mat. Keep undulating the spine, exaggerating the motions, and move with your inhales and your exhales. Throughout the practice, I will be suggesting shapes, but you can always opt in or out. You own this practice. It's for you, so modify as you need, up level, down level. Do what feels right for your body. Pause in a tabletop position. Tuck the toes. Exhale, hips up and back. First downward facing dog of the practice. So walk the dog. Pedal out the feet. Press through the hands. Get really strong and sturdy in this first down dog. Keep pedaling. Looks good. Everyone bend your knees generously for this first down dog and see if you can get your hips up even higher. And then begin to straighten the legs. Your legs never have to be straight in downward facing dog. You can have a little bend if that feels better for your body. It's the morning for most of us, so your hamstrings will probably be pretty tight. That's okay. Just observe that. Have patience with your body and know that by the end of the practice, it should feel a little bit better. So find a still down dog, and then let's all bend our left knee. Bring your right heel towards the center of the mat, so it's at an angle, and just feel that stretch. Keep pressing evenly through left and right hand, squaring off the shoulders. Inhale here, and then exhale, both legs straight. Bend your right knee, left heel comes down towards the center of the back of the mat, so it's at an angle. Inhale, back to center, down dog. Look to the hands, tiny little steps, lots of little tiptoes forward to the wrists. Forward fold, hang, relax the head. Ragdoll, bend the knees a lot or a little. Interlace the hands around the elbows or behind the back of the head. One more inhale here, feeling the weight shift into the balls of the feet. And then release the arms. Inhale for a halfway lift. Flatten out your back, lengthen the spine forward. Hands brace the legs, just not on the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Root through your toes, root through your feet. Rise all the way to stand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, arms rise. Interlace the hands and just release the index fingers pointing to the sky. Exhale, bump your hips to the left, hinge to the right, side bend. Keep rooting through left and right feet, your heels. Inhale, rise through center. Lengthen in your torso, reach tall, and then other side. Hinging to the left. Nice, looks great. Inhale, rise up. This time, bend your elbows. Exhale, side out, cactus arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge the hips, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Everyone bend your left knee. Keep your left hand down and reach your right arm up. Gentle twist. Relax the head. You don't have to look anywhere. If you like looking at your fingers or the ceiling, you can. But see how it feels to just relax the neck. Option to bend your right arm and take a half bind. Rolling your right shoulder open. Exhale, release, right hand down. Bend your right knee. Left leg straightens, left arm lifts. Second side, twisting. Option to bend your left hand. Your left elbow. Relax the head, relax the neck. Shift the weight out of the heels into the toes. And release, forward fold. Inhale, half back. Exhale, release. Step back to plank pose. The first plank, again, you can always take fists or lower the knees to support your body. Pull your belly button into your core. Lift your thigh bones up higher. Feel the energy coming out of your heels and out of your crown of your head. So you're growing long in your body. And then lower your left forearm down and your right forearm down and pause in forearm plank. Keep maintaining the even hips and press your left hand, lift up, right hand, lift up. Nice, beautiful. You can do this from your knees. Other side, so start with your right hand this time. Lower into forearm, pause, and then exhale, press back up. And see if you can even out the hips. They tend to want to wiggle. Use your core to stabilize. Keep going, left down, right down, left up, right down, left down, right up, left up. All right, one more time. Make your way into plank and stay. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. And then you can stay here or interlace the hands if that feels more supportive. Walk your toes into dolphin pose. So keep pulling your elbows towards each other. Don't let them splay out. Keep feeling your heels, roots, and anchor behind you. It's just like down dog in the upper body with our forearms down. To layer on, you just keep walking your toes forward into a shortened dolphin. If this is too intense, walk your feet away from your body. Give yourself more space. We're staying here for 3 more breaths. If you're over it, you can come to child's. In 3 more breaths, we will all come to child's pose. You got this. Stay strong, really intense, but great for the shoulders. Have some patience with yourself, with your body. Last inhale. And then exhale, everybody. Child's pose. Knees wide, toes kiss, forehead connects to the mat. See if you can sink your heels closer to your hips. Release. Just let it go. This is a great shape to come to when you need a little rest in the practice or in life. Really helps with anxiety, slowing down the nervous system. So press into your palms to make it a more active child's pose. Your forehead is still connected, but your forearms and your elbows are lifted now. And then walk your hands to the left. Spider crawl them all the way off the mat. Left hand and right hand to the left. Breathe through the whole right side body. Keep anchoring your right hip down towards your right heel. Inhale. And then exhale, tiptoe your fingers, crawl them all the way to the opposite side to the right. Feel the whole right side body from your right fingertip, your pinky finger, all the way to the left side body this time. Left pinky finger to the left hip. And then inhale back to center. And inhale, rise up onto your shins again. I'm just going to turn so like you can see me. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, take a twist. Lower your arms. Inhale, arms rise, twisting all the way to the opposite side. So torso goes all the way around. So use your breath to facilitate that movement. On your inhale, the breath takes your arms up. And on your exhale, you twist and lower the arms. Keep moving. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. And see how mindfully and intentionally you can do this transition patiently. Not just going through the motion because I said so, but feeling how it feels. And now you can add on lowering the hips if you'd like. On the exhale, inhale, rise with the hips. Exhale, lower, or you stay where we were. A couple more. Maybe you want to go really slow. Maybe you want to go a little faster. And that's your choice, your practice. Move with your breath. What do you need this morning? One more each side. All right, exhale. Hands come down. Shoot your feet forward. We're coming into some core. You know, I always do core. We get it over at the beginning of practice, so you're super strong and ready for it the rest of the practice. Interlace your hands behind the back of your head, just gently to support the head. Pull your knees towards your chest. Connect your legs together. Your knees are bent. Usually our elbows are wide, but we're going to bring our elbows up towards the sky. So bring your elbows towards your knees. A little tiny ball, how small can you be? And then exhale, extend your legs without lowering them. Open up your elbows. And then crunch your upper body, shoulders off the back, towards your knees, and extend. A couple more times. And maybe you move really nice and slow. Or maybe you want to add a little bit of a faster pace. Exhale as you open. Inhale, curl. Two more. Nice work. And then extend your right leg long. Keep your shoulder blades lifted. Left toes to the ceiling. So both legs are long. Your right toes are not touching the floor. And then bring your right elbow towards your left knee. And then lower your body. Keep your shoulder blades off the mat. Keep tucking your tailbone so that your back is connected. Switch sides. So right toes to the ceiling, left toes hover. Left elbow to right side. And now move a little bit faster. It's like a long leg bicycle. If you prefer bent knee bicycle, you can take that. But see if you can feel that extension in your legs, in your arms. And maybe you want to go really fast, or maybe you just are moving through some honey. Nice and slow. The slower you go, the more you will feel it in your core. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Full body stretch. We're not done. Just a couple more. But take up space. Feel like you just woke up in your bed. Stretch through the body. Woo. Inhale. And then exhale. Pull your knees in, knees over the hips. And then bring your knees nice and wide like a frog. Frog legs. Flex your feet. Interlace your hands behind your back. Tuck your tailbone. That subtle movement will create a lot of core work. Interlace your hands. Lift the shoulder blades off your mat. Flexing through the feet. Shoulder blades lifted, and then tuck your tailbone again. You will barely see it, but you will probably feel it. Exhale, release the tailbone. And then tuck it again. Feel that little lift. Exhale, release. 2 more. Tailbone tuck, shoulder blades stay off the mat. Legs are like frog. Release. 1 more. Tuck the tailbone. Interlace or press your palms together in front of you between your legs. And then just pulsing. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Pull your knees in. Give them a little squeeze. Start to rock and roll on your spine. And then come to seated with your feet planted. Hands to the shins to lengthen the torso. Feel that space. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. And then press your palms together at heart center. And then twist to the right. So right elbow comes to the right. Back to center. Twist to the left. Back to center. Keep going. Moving slow. Option to lift the toes. And continue that motion. But see if you can keep the knees steady, the hips steady. Don't get those body parts involved. It's just the upper body really working here. 1 more each side. Nice work. And then again, squeeze it all together. Give yourself a hug. Begin to rock and roll. Eventually make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. Maybe a rock and roll vinyasa. Take your time, meeting us all in downward facing dog. Feel your down dog. Full inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Look towards your hands. If you feel warm, instead of tiptoeing, you can bend the knees on your exhale. Hop lightly forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, let it go. Root to rise all the way to stand. Inhale. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms rise. Interlace the hands. Point your index fingers. Exhale, hinge to the right. Side bend. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. See if you can square off your shoulders, even here. Keep pressing the right heel. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend, open the chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge forward fold. Halfway lift, reset the spine again. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Everybody, first round of chaturanga, lower knees, chest, and chin. Untuck the toes. Inhale, heart pulls through for cobra. Roll the shoulder blades back. Broaden through the collarbone. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Pull it through for a low lunge. So bring it forward. If you need to help it to get there, lower your back knee. You can always support your back knee by doubling up your mat, folding it over if you have a blanket. Inhale, arms rise. Relax the shoulders down your back. Keep tucking the tailbone so you're not splaying out and your core is pulling towards your spine. Navel in towards spine. Interlace the hands here, pinky or just the index finger lifting, and then side bend to the right. Keep drawing your legs together and keep scissoring them towards each other. So left knee towards right heel. And then inhale, rise. Exhale, palms to press at heart center. Rotate to the right, just twisting the upper body of the torso. Center. 2 more. Right. Center. 1 more. Right. Stay right here. Maybe open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Lower knees, chest, and chin. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Knee towards nose, pull it through. Use your core, low lunge. Set it up. Spread through the fingers, relax the shoulders out of your ears. Sink a little deeper into your lunge. Press your palms together, index fingers point to the sky, side bend to your left. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, hands to palm. And then rotate to your left. Back to center. Left. Back to center. Left. And stay or open up the arms. Right arm forward, left arm back, spreading through the fingers. Cartwheel your hands down, step back, plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, down dog. So that's your vinyasa, one of the flow options. You can always take it or skip it or modify it. Move with your own breath through those transitions. Inhale, right leg rises. We're coming into high lunge. If you want to stay in low lunge, go there again. So in high lunge, right knee directly over your right ankle. Press through the left heel to straighten your left leg. Left thigh is lifting. Stack shoulders over hips. Reach through your fingers. If you need more support with stability, walk your right foot more to the right so your hips have more space. Interlace the hands. Index fingers point. Side bend to the right. It's going to challenge your balance. That's the fun of it. Have patience with yourself. Falling out is how your body learns that muscle memory. Gives us some humility. Inhale, back to center, palms press. Rotate to the right. Nice, beautiful, back to center. One more to the right and stay. Option to open the arms. Cartwheel left hand down, plant the left hand, roll your right fingers up. Easy twist, relax your head. And then right hand comes to plant, step it back, plank. Option for knees, chest, chin, or your chaturanga. If you know it, going to. If you don't know it, look here first. Shift the weight into the toes. Exhale, lower just to 90 degrees to not tax the elbows. Untuck the toes, roll onto your toes, and pull your heart through. Thighs, shins, knees are off the mat. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. High lunge. Step it forward between your hands. Help it to get there. Give yourself that space, a long stance. Left knee directly over your left ankle. Straighten the back leg, get strong there. Interlace the palms, reach, and then side bend to the left. And maybe you don't go very far, that's okay. Inhale, back to center, exhale, palms to heart. Rotate to the left and back to center. Rotate to the left and stay, open arm twist. Twisting to your left, reaching through your right and left fingers. Right hand plants inside the right foot, left arm reaches up, roll your left shoulder back. Lower your left hand, step back, plank posture. Option to go through a vinyasa, knees, chest, chin, or a chaturanga. Or just meet right back in downward facing dog. Full round of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Again, you can always lower onto your knees if you need support. Everybody, roll your heels to your right. Bring your left hand to your left hip or to the sky. Option to lower onto your forearm. Option to keep your legs here, kickstand, or stack your feet. We're in a side plank. And from here, we're going to add on some lowering, lifting of the hips. So lower your hips close to the ground, and then exhale, press your hips away. Lower and lift. Always move to your forearm if this is too much for your shoulder or your wrist. You got it. Let's do one more. And then return as slowly as you can, transitioning, lowering your left hand down, plank posture. Option to take a chaturanga push up here. Push into child's pose, push into table, push into dog. We're going on to the second side. So heels to the left. Set yourself up for that side plank, right hand to right hip or to the ceiling. Left hand can stay planted, spreading through the fingers, or lower onto your forearm. Legs stay here for more stability, or stack your feet. Nice, lower your hips. Inhale, press them back up. Lower your hips and press. Couple more, keep moving. You got it. Breathe. Slow movements take a lot of patience, but the transitions are so important. And then slowly use your right hand, watch it, plant down for plank, vinyasa or not, feet back in down dog. Exhaling as you lower. Inhale to rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale fully. And exhale completely. Inhale, right leg rises. Step forward, high lunge. We've been here before. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, open arm twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Reach through your fingers. And then we're coming all the way into warrior two. So left arm back, left heel lowers, right arm forward. Nice transition. So right knee over the right ankle. Relax the shoulders down your back. Spread through your fingers. Grow tall in your torso. Even out your hips. Keep reaching through your left foot. And now you're going to reach your left arm all the way up, circling it over your head towards the right arm. And then bow and arrow, pull it back, bending your elbow, extend. Two more. Bring it all the way through, circle, bow and arrow, pull it back. Nice. Last one. Bring it forward and exhale back. Now you're going to bring your left hand all the way down inside of your left or your right foot. Untuck your back toes. We're coming into easy arm twist. We did this already. Easy twisting lunge. But this time, see if you can hover your left fingers. Use your right arm to pull your body away. Maybe you need to plant, but we're going to move through this a little bit faster. So come into warrior two. Left heel down, left arm back. Open up. And then left arm forward. Untuck your back, your left toe. Reach, but don't touch the ground. Hovering your left hand. Nice. Keep going. Warrior two to easy twisting lunge without planting your left hand. Maybe you need to plant it, and that's fine too. But we're going to move through this dynamically. Maybe through the transition, you're going super, super slow to keep the stability. Maybe you want to play with moving a little faster and see how that feels. Couple more. We're all going to meet in warrior two. You can also just stay in one of those poses and breathe there, isometrically holding. All right, let's all meet in warrior two. Straighten your front leg, feel that release. Reverse triangle. Right arm alongside the ear. Left arm reaches down your left leg. Inhale through center, bump your left toes in, left hip back. Reach forward and down, Trikonasana triangle. Left shoulder rolls back, left hip rolls back. Relax your head and your neck. Reach through your left fingers. Right hand can come anywhere on the right leg, or if you have a block or a prop like a water bottle, you can always use that. Then exhale. Cartwheel the hands down, your vinyasa. Moving mindfully through the transitions. Exhale to lower, inhale to rise. Getting back in dog. Full body breath. Inhale. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it forward, high lunge. Inhale to rise. Exhale, open arm twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. You got it. Straighten your back leg. And then open up warrior two. So right arm to the back of the mat, right heel lowers, left arm reaches. Take your time to set up your stance. Maybe you need to get a little wider, a little longer. Find your foundation, find your stability before we move. Steady, and then reach your right arm up, sweep it through the sky towards the left arm, and then bend the elbow, pull it back like a bow and arrow. Two more, sweep forward, bend the elbow, pull it back. Last one, exhale as you pull it and extend it back. This time, right arm comes all the way down. Untuck your back toes. Reach your left arm up and find that variation of easy twisting lunge. Maybe you're planting your hand to start, but see if you can begin to hover your right hand. And then come into warrior two. So right arm back, right heel down. And again, untuck your back toes. This is hard. You got it though. Keep moving. Maybe you just pick a posture and stay for a few breaths. Maybe you play with this balance and have the patience and the knowledge that each side is different. Each day you practice yoga is different. I like how it feels moving fast, but it's really important to feel each transition and maybe find it slow as well. Couple more, meeting in warrior 2. Nice work. Have fun. And then warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, reverse triangle. Feel the space in the whole left side body. Inhale through center with the arms. Right heel comes in, heel toe the foot in, bump your hips to the right. With that space, hinge forward and down. Rolling your right shoulder back. Imagine you're pressing a wall with your top hand. Your right hand is pressing. Feel that leverage, rolling your shoulder back further. One more inhale. And then exhale, go through your flow. Downward facing dog. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Lower down to forearm plank. You got it, just a breath here. And then everyone lower your knees. You're going to bring your right forearm parallel with the top of your mat. You're going to keep your knees together and bent and bring your right hip down. So your knees are bent. Forearm on the mat. Left hand behind your head. Elbow pointing to the sky. And then lower your left elbow towards your right hand and open back up. If you're confused by all the left and right, you can just look here to get an idea of it. And then see if you can do it without straining your neck to look at the screen. So left elbow closes and opens. Now we're going to add the legs. So close and then keep your toes, your feet together, but open the knee. So it's like a little clamshell closing and opening. Now if you want to add on, you can stay here or you lift the hips. Open and close. Couple more. You got this. Nice work. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. Open and close. And then let's switch sides. So hips to the left forearm parallel to the front of your mat. Spread through your fingers. That's your base. Knees are bent. Legs together. Feet together. Right hand to the back of the right head. Right elbow comes towards the left hand and then opens. Feel your chest open and close. Contract and expand. And then add the legs. Open together and close together. Nice. Now if you like adding the hips, you lift your hips off. Opening and closing. Couple more. One more. And release. And make your way to downward facing dog. If you love vinyasa or chaturanga push-ups, you can always add in a few and go there. Or skip that. Downward facing dog. Full breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right leg rises. Step it forward for warrior 2. Open up wide. We've been here before. We won't stay quite as long. But set it up. And then reach your front palm to the sky. Reach forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Left hand can reach down your left leg or bend at the elbow and wrap it around. Maybe reaching all the way for your front thigh or just for your waistband or your t-shirt. Your legs stay the same, but keep reaching. It's a side body stretch. Reverse, stay here. One more inhale. And then exhale, come into side angle. So right forearm on the right thigh, left arm alongside the ear. Press your forearm into your leg to roll your left shoulder open and do not collapse in the right side body. So find that space. Reach your left arm away. And then come back into reverse. And now we're going to flow that. But this time, instead of letting your right forearm come to the thigh, press your right arm in front of your belly, in front of your body, press it away, and left arm reaches. So you're hovering, a lot of core, a lot of oblique strength. And then exhale, reverse. Inhale, side angle with the variation, so your arm is not planted, and reverse. And again, we're going to flow. through this dynamically, as slowly or quickly as you would like. So keep the legs strong, move the arms, move the upper body, see how it feels. Maybe today you need to take it super slow, or maybe you enjoy playing with that really strong, powerful pushing and pulling motion. Nice work. Keep going. For 3, we're ending in warrior 2. And 1, warrior 2, straighten your front leg, feel that release. Reverse triangle. Triangle. Take your time to get there. Moving into half moon, so left hand to left hip, look forward. Shift the weight into your right foot. Lift your left foot off the mat. Right hand down, option to reach your left arm up. Option to hover your right fingers. So you can always use a block here, or whatever you've got around you, a water bottle. You can always use the wall. Really great way to feel that posture. If you're balancing, try lifting your right fingers and hovering them. You got it. One more inhale, and then everybody step into star pose. Open up wide. Left foot to the back of the mat. Exhale, goddess, sink down, hands to the heart. Sink a little lower. Inhale, star, feel the space. Exhale, get low in your squat, hands behind your head, elbows wide. Keep squatting, keep tucking your tailbone, knees and ankles in line. And then right elbow, just you dip your body to the right. Back to center, to the left. Back to center, right. Center, last one, left, center. Beautiful. Hands to the heart. Hands to the inner thighs, hinge forward, and then straighten your left arm, lower your shoulder, shoulder release. So dipping your left shoulder. Inhale through center, get the other side. And do that again, maybe just one time, or maybe you want to move fast through that, but really feel into that release. Use your palm against your thigh to press your legs back. Make sure you get both sides. And then inhale to start. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the front of the mat. Vinyasa to downward facing dog. Beautiful work. We've got another side. I know, but we don't have 3 sides. You got this. Nice work. Inhale, left leg rises, warrior 2. So you'll see a different version on me because I'm facing the other way now, but hopefully you know where we're headed. See if you can have patience in each posture. Even though we know where we're going, be patient in each pose and each transition. Flip your left palm, reach forward with that space. Exhale, reverse warrior. Left arm back alongside the ear. Right hand comes down the leg, or you play with the half bind. Press your foot, your hand into your thigh if you have that. One more inhale. And then coming into side angle, so left forearm on left thigh, right arm alongside the ear or to the ceiling. Strong in the legs, left knee over left ankle. Keep pressing through the right foot so you have the weight evenly distributed along the legs. Inhale, rise back up, reverse warrior. Big transition. And then this time, side angle, but your left hand goes in front of the body. Press it away from you. Reverse warrior to side angle with that variation. Maybe you speed it up. See how that feels. Breathe. Put your spin on it. Be creative. Have fun. We're going to end in warrior 2. Just another breath or so. Make your way to warrior 2. And then straighten your front leg. Reverse triangle. Into triangle. Trikonasana. Roll your right shoulder back. Coming into half moon. So bending your left foot. Look in front of your left toes. Right hand to the right hip. Shifting the weight onto your left foot. Right toes rise, straightening both legs, start to stack the hips, reach your right arm up, always use a block or whatever prop you have if you need it. And then maybe hovering your left fingers, floating, making your way to goddess. I'm going to turn to face you from here. Goddess, or star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Hands to hips. Parallel the feet. And hinge forward with a long back. Forward folding. We're staying here for 5 breaths. If you know and you love to invert yourself here, you can take that inversion. Otherwise, shift the weight out of the heels, more forward. Get your hips over the heels. Option to interlace the elbows, bring your hands behind your head, behind your neck. Take whatever variation with the hands feels good to you right now. Maybe you walk your feet even wider. 2 more breaths. Relax into it. If you're inverting, come on back to meet us in a wide-legged stance, and then we're all going to shift our weight to the left. Bend the left knee, right toes lift, Skandasana. So side lunge, right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Hands can press on the mat or press to heart center with palms together. 1 more inhale. And then hands on the mat, shift the weight to the other side. Bend the right leg, left leg is straight, toes to the ceiling. Your right heel does not have to connect to the mat. Maybe it's lifted a little for some bodies. 1 more inhale, and then back through center. Toes are still parallel, and just a side bend. So shift the weight to the left, side lunge. Shift the weight to the right, side lunge. And keep going a couple more times. Shifting the body weight left and right, side lunging. Maybe speeding it up or not. And then through center, inhale all the way up to star. Exhale to the front of the mat, cartwheel the hands, go through vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Inhale fully. Exhale, let it go. Bend the knees, step or hop lightly, gently forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Nice work. Exhale, release. Let it go. Inhale, rise to stand. Palms together, point your fingers, reach to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up the arms, open the chest. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your right knee, right hand down. Reach your left arm up. Maybe you take the half bind here. Maybe you take the full bind. So your right arm comes under your right thigh and you clasp the hands. If you have the clasp, maybe your knees really bend. That's fine. Shift the weight into the left leg. I'll turn to face you here. Shift the weight into the left leg, coming into your bird of paradise. Or tree pose. So right foot connects to the left thigh, anywhere but directly on the knee. If you have bird of paradise, you can play with straightening that front leg. If you have tree, play with your arms wherever you want them to go. Just 1 more breath. And then exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Shake out the knees, then left and right. Let's do the other side. So bend your left knee deeply, left hand down, reach right arm up. Bend half bind or full bind. Wrap your left arm under that left thigh. Grab onto it. Maybe this side you have it, maybe this side you don't. Shift the weight into the right foot. Find that foundation, the roots of your right toes spreading to find your balance in your bird of paradise or your tree pose. If you're in bird, lengthen in the torso. If you're crunching, try to find that space, maybe straightening the leg. If you're in tree, arm variations. And then exhale, forward fold, everybody. Nice work. Shake it out, let your head go. Inhale, half lift, reset the spine. Exhale, sink down, chair pose. Feet can be shoulder width apart or toes together, your choice. Exhale, right arm back, left arm forward, easy twist. Inhale, center, left side, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, center, press your palms, pull them into your heart. Lengthen your torso, tuck your tailbone. Check that you can see your toes underneath you. And then twist to your right, left upper arm, so left bicep to the right thigh. Keep looking at your knees and make sure they're together. Twisting into it. Start to shift the weight into that right foot again. We just did a balancing posture, so use that strong foot. Lift your left toes. Left heel to the glutes. Start to slowly transition. Extend the foot back. High lunge with a twist. So set yourself up. We're only here for one breath. And then we're going to just lower our back knee. Low lunge with this twist. Maybe you notice you can get a little deeper from this posture. Option to take a full bind. If you really love full binding and you want to come back into high lunge, go for it. Just one more breath. Inhale. And then let's all release in low lunge. Shift the weight back. Right toes rise. Half splits. So if you feel really warm in your hamstrings or you're quite flexible, you can start to play with the full splits, Hanuman. I do not have hamstrings that can do that, but I could go a little deeper by just shifting my heel forward or walking my knee back. So splits is a pose that you want to go really steadily, really patiently for. You don't strain anything. Keep squaring your hips, left hip forward, right hip back. Relax into that, whatever variation of half, 3/4, full splits you're in. Relax your head. One more full inhale. And then exhale, pull the right foot back, tabletop, down dog, optional vinyasa. Bend the knees, look towards your hands. On your next exhale, step or hop quietly forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen the spine, reset. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart this time. Toes together, sink it down, chair pose. Second side, don't worry, this is our last chair. Right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, center, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, center, press the palms, pull them into your heart. Keep lengthening the torso, check that you can see your toes. A little lower, you got it. Rotate your torso to the left and hook your right bicep to your left thigh. Use the leverage of the palms pressed. Shift the weight into your left foot. Start to balance. Maybe just your heel comes off, maybe your whole foot, maybe your whole leg. And then reach it as far back as you can to come into that high lunge. And maybe you need to scoot it back there. Do what you need to do. Get into the high lunge. Option to open up. Option to take that full bind. And then let's exhale, lower into low lunge. With or without that bind, you can make a fist with the bottom hand if that's preferable. Twisting a little deeper. Sometimes we want to muscle through the harder poses like high lunge, but sometimes we actually can get deeper in the poses when we give ourselves different options and variations or support from props. And then exhale, release, hands frame the left foot. Shift the weight back towards your heel. Left leg straightening, half splits, or shifting forward into a deeper splits. Left toes are flexed and pointing to the sky. Keep squaring your hips off. Nice work. Slow down the breath. We're getting there. We're getting to the warm down. You've worked super hard. One more inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Option to take a vinyasa. Meet back in dog. Bend the knees, step or hop all the way forward. Then bring your feet, heel to your feet as wide as the mat. Bend the knees deeply so your chest is resting on your legs, torso draping, and then slowly one vertebra at a time, roll your body up. Shoulders to the ears, exhale, let them go down your back. Bend your knees, inhale, arms rise. And exhale, just fold forward. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale, just fall forward. Kind of exaggerate the motion. Exhale, audible sigh. And then maybe you move a little faster. This is really going to wake you up if you're not awake right now. Just fall forward between your legs. Couple more. If you want to go slow, you go slow. If you want to go fast, you go fast. Bend the knees a lot. 2 more. Last one. Just stay in that forward fold. Oh, full inhale. Exhale, let it go. Walk back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up, bend the knee, open it up, stack your hips. Fire hydrant, scorpion the dog. Maybe roll the ankle around. Big circles in the hips. Coming into half pigeon. So right knee towards the right wrist, right ankle towards the left wrist. Your shin does not have to be parallel. It can be at an angle. Check with your body. Look at your back leg and make sure it's straight. Maybe walk it further back behind you. Lift the torso and the chest. You can stay right here. Or begin to lengthen the chest forward for sweeping pigeon. Maybe you use your block or your water bottle so your head can have a little pillow, a little compression, or you stack your hands, or if you have a blanket or a pillow or whatever around, or your forehead comes all the way to the mat. Breathe here, be right here. I'm going to breathe just for a few breaths. I'm not going to talk, so sit in this silence. Be patient in this deep opening pose. And then exhale slowly. Begin to walk yourself out. Press into your palms. Untuck your left toe. Shoot your right leg back. Three-legged dog. Shake it out. And just lower it down to prepare for the second side. Or you can shift into three-legged plank and take a three-legged vinyasa. Notice your hamstrings here, left and right side. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knee, open up the hips, scorpion the dog. Shake out that leg. Feel that space in the hips, rolling out the hips, rolling out the ankle. And then bring that left knee towards left wrist, half pigeon. Look at your back leg, walk your leg a little back, more back behind you. Broaden through the chest. That's why it's called pigeon. Puff up your chest like a pigeon. And then maybe you come forward for sleeping pigeon. Observe the differences between the sides. Just notice that. Observe your body. Observe your breath. And just come back to the inhales and the exhales. One more exhale. Let it go. And then start to walk yourself out of the pose. Press into the palms. Three-legged dog. Shoot your left leg back. Shake it out. Option is shift forward and take a vinyasa, lowering. Inhale to rise, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then let's all lower our knees down. We're going to come into frog pose. So you may want to turn on your mat so you have more space. You'll bring your knees nice and wide, and you choose how wide you go. This is a pose that patience is really important because it's quite intense. So left knee in line with your left ankle, right knee in line with your right ankle. So shins are parallel with each other, knee and ankle in line. Maybe this is enough right here, or you walk yourself forward again. If you have any props, you can use them to support yourself in some way. Yoga props are great, but you can always find like pillows, blankets, things around your house, books. And then just fold into your variation of frog pose and be right here and breathe. We have 3 cycles of breath. We're not here for super long, but stick with it. And then inhale, rise, press yourself all the way up. And then somehow make your way all the way onto your belly. Interlace your hands behind your back. Keep your toes pressing, and then inhale, just lift your chest. Exhale, release. Pick one ear to let set down on the mat, and just bend your knees, windshield wiper the legs. Feel the back release. One more time, we're doing that. So legs long, interlace your hands, switching the grip. And then this time your toes can stay connected or lifted. Inhale, chest rises, maybe thighs rise. Feet rise, roll long and get a little higher. One more inhale. Exhale, release, other ear to the mat. Maybe wiggling the hips, feeling that relief. And then from here, just flip yourself all the way over onto your back. We're here for the remainder of practice. Almost time for Shavasana. Let your heels touch the earth, toes touch the earth. Touch your heels with your fingertips, and then inhale, lift up for a bridge pose. If you want to go into wheel, you can take wheel, but we're only here for 2 breaths. Keep lifting the thighs. Imagine you're squeezing a block together. Press to your feet. And then one vertebra at a time, slowly descend the back, the body, tailbone tucked. Pull the knees into the chest. Bump your hips to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Open up the arms, look to the right. Spinal twist. Close the eyes for the remainder of practice. Slow down the body. And then inhale, knees to center. Bump your hips to the left, knees fall to the right, twisting the torso, spinal twist. Look to the left, but close the eyes to deepen the twist. Your right hand can come to the top of the left thigh, anchor yourself, grounding yourself down even more. Inhale, return to center. Happy baby. This is our last posture together. Bring your knees towards your chest, arms alongside the inside of your legs. Pull your feet down, press your feet away. Feel that resistance. Palms into feet, feet into palms. Feel your sacrum coming down to the earth. And then exhale, sigh it out. Make your way into Shavasana. Feet wide, arms splay out, toes splay out. Take up space. Get comfortable, but see how quickly you can get here and get into stillness. Maybe you connect your hands to your belly and your heart, or maybe you let your arms splay open wide, palms up, ready to receive all the benefits of the hard work in this practice, integrating everything we've done. The most important pose, yet sometimes the most challenging pose of the practice. So just sit and be patient, like a corpse, receiving, vulnerable, receptive, restorative, relaxed. Figure eight the jaw, take any tension out of any parts of your bodies. Where can you soften? Where can you be still for at least another minute? If you have more time, another couple minutes. Staying here until I let you know when it's time to get out and close the class together. And then slowly, very gingerly and tenderly with your body, begin to reawaken. You would like to stay here and you have the gift of time, do so. If you're ready to move on, wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, pull the knees into the chest. Take your time. Notice your breath, notice your body. How do you feel? Can you take this feeling off your mat into your day? Eventually, pull the knees to the chest and roll over into the fetal position and just pause and be there. Eventually, you'll use your arm strength to pull yourself up and find Sukhasana, a comfortable seated position where we started the practice together. Eyes remain soft or closed. Our final quote: we need more light about each other. Light creates understanding. Understanding creates love. Love creates patience, and patience creates unity. Malcolm X. Let's bring our hands to heart center and close the practice with 2 full rounds of breath together. So on your inhale, breathe in some light. Inhale fully. Exhale, let go of something dark you no longer need. And then one more communal breath. Inhale fully. Exhale, let that go. Thank you for practicing with me.